Good neighbor is connecting with people that you live close by or you work close by, or both. I remember growing up as a kid, going to school with the people that I went to church with who lived in my neighborhood. We all became good neighbors because we were living with one another. And so what we have here is good neighbors like Sunset Cliffs Elementary School that comes to us with clean socks for the people who come here for our services that are part of our neighborhood. That's a good neighbor. It's a good neighbor when we know that our community around here has some concerns about what goes on here, and we invite them to come have a conversation. We're trying to be good neighbors. And so we even try to be good neighbors to ones that are cranky and unhappy. It's about how do we live together with some kind of unity. I think that's what God wants us to do.
Let's see. Good neighbor to me means to know the person and being able to call them by their first name, say hi, and check in every once in a while.
En español, por favor.
Ser un buen vecino para mí es conocer a la persona, saber su nombre y poder saludarlos de vez en cuando y saber cómo están.
How to be a good neighbor is really about being conscious of who lives near you, being interested in their lives, caring about how they make their way in the world. Neighbor comes from roots that mean to live near. And there's something striking about the connection with a parish. A parish, that word comes from Greek words that mean near the house. So it means exactly the same kind of thing. A parish is the neighborhood. And when we're caring for our neighbors, it's not just the people who go to church with us or the people who live in our own home. It's the people in the wider community that we're called to be concerned about, to learn from, and to bless. I encourage you to think about how you are able to be a good neighbor.
I grew up in rural Iowa, and we were very spread out, and so neighbors were extremely important in my growing up. It wasn't a city, it was a very rural place, and we did not socialize with our neighbors, but in times of need, we were there for our neighbors, and our neighbors were there for us.
¿Qué significa ser un buen vecino? Creo que necesitamos conocer a nuestros vecinos y vecinas, y que necesitamos ser interesado en ellos y ellas. Para sus vidas son relacionadas con nosotros, con nuestras vidas. Cuando podemos conocer a nuestros vecinos, podemos bendecir a ellos y ellas, podemos conocer sus hijos y hijas, sus trabajos, sus retos. Ser un buen vecino significa ser interesado a nuestros vecinos y porque estamos conectadas con cada miembro de nuestras comunidades.
Being a good neighbor is just looking out for those in your community, making sure that they're okay.
A good neighbor is someone that you can call in the middle of the night when your toilet breaks or when you're out of eggs or when you need something. It's somebody you can rely on, somebody that you ask for help and they're like, sure, no problem, I'll be right there. That's a good neighbor.